Okay, so thank you very much, Lisa, for the introduction, and welcome to everyone to the Qlik Analytics Tour for 2020. My name is Simon Johnson. I'm the Head of Business Intelligence for Perfect Image, and I'll be taking you through the keynote for today. This year has been an unprecedented year where we have had to reevaluate everything that we do. Remote working and conferences like this have become the norm, and as much as I like to see everyone today with the current situation that is ongoing, it's understandable that we have to do this remotely. So before we start, thank you for joining us and taking the time out of your day, and I hope that you and your families are safe and well. This is also a key time for analytics. Everywhere we look, data and analytics is driving decisions about all aspects of our lives. At the moment, we are tracked and traced for the well-being of our communities. It controls if we can socialise with our friends and family. It controls whether or not our children can go back to education and whether or not which university to get into. Analytics is key. And today we'll hear from two of our partners, Simon Tate from Northumbria Police and Anita Wright from Onward Homes, to see how their use of Qlik is driving their organisations forward. So for a lot of organisations that we work with, there are common factors when we talk about analytics. And one of these is the data challenge. They struggle to make actionable data available, let alone turn it into business value. We live in an age where data is collected and collated for nearly everything that we do. Every purchase we make, every click on our phones, tablets and computers, and that data is priceless. However, studies show that companies only use about 10% of their data. Putting that data in action is tough. Only 32% of executives say that they can create true value from their data, and only a quarter of their workforce know what to do with it. So how can we combat this? That's where we come in. Qlik and Perfect Image help organizations tackle head-on the complex challenges of transforming data into business value, leveraging an end-to-end portfolio. And that portfolio has three strands. The data integration platform, which you can easily free and find all of the data that you should be using. And we'll see that later on in Andrew's demonstration. With Qlik's AI-powered data analytics platform, with Qlik's associative technology, Qlik offers you free-form exploration so you can understand your data and take action on it. What about supporting you through that journey? Having the technology is only one part of what's needed. There's a saying, all the gear and no idea, and it's usually directed at me when I'm trying to play golf. As I mentioned earlier, only 25% of the workforce is data literate. How do we change that to allow them to gain insight? Qlik's customer success approach through data literacy as a service empowers everyone in your organization to successfully work with data and make those key decisions that we're looking for. And technology is always evolving. We are currently entering into the third generation of business intelligence, and with the end-to-end capabilities that Qlik offer, they are truly leading the way. When I look back at the start of my career, I entered the business intelligence space very much in the first generation. Traditional hierarchical reporting that was governed and controlled by IT. The technology was comprised of complex technology stacks, mostly managed by specialists in a very centralized manner. The primary output was reports, which provided visibility into known questions but often led to follow-up questions that couldn't be answered. Systems were difficult to use, required extensive training, slow to set up and adapt, and turn around answers. As I moved to Perfect Image and started using QlikView, I saw the change into the second generation of business intelligence firsthand, and this is often referred to as data discovery. And it was originally pioneered by Qlik. It is user-driven, empowering the business unit to be more agile and respond to change faster. This ultimately evolved into more self-service capabilities for business users, allowing people to more freely explore data instead of just reviewing reports. And now this has given rise to the third generation of BI, the democratized approach. Building off the second generation, there's an opportunity to do more with data and achieve a fully data-driven state that will unlock the potential value in your data. It will open up the possibilities to give frontline staff the ability to make those informed business decisions which drive performance. And we've seen this in effect with many of our clients already. While third generation BI might be new to some of you, many organizations are already seeing significant results by democratizing their analytics. Bromley Healthcare saved 20% of their reporting time and standardized their reports. allowing them to concentrate on value-added areas, gaining insight into their data. Calderdale Council, one of the most progressive councils in the country, have taken data sets from not only not from their area, but across the Yorkshire and Humber area, helping to benchmark and improve services and things like adult social services across the entire region. And Formica have transformed how quickly they can get to actionable insight, creating engaging reports that drive performance of the entire business. This is just 3 examples of companies using these tools to really make a difference with Qlik. But what is it that separates Qlik from other technologies? The Qlik data analytics platform enables 3rd-generation business intelligence. As you saw in the previous slides, this is the approach where data analytics is democratized across the organization to drive data-driven digital transformation. When you make all the data available to your workforce, you give everyone the power to explore it, you have more potential than ever to anticipate and meet customer needs, identify and capitalize on new opportunities, and transform how things are done. To do this, there are 3 elements that make the Qlik platform unique. The associative difference prevents tunnel vision by adding peripheral vision. And the way that I like to explain this is if we think about traditional SQL-based reporting from the 1st generation, its approach would be to run a query on a set of criteria, bringing back just the data that matches that query. This focuses the user on a very narrow result. As an example, my background is housing. And if you were to run a query on repairs in a certain region, you would just get that, a list of repairs in the time frame selected for that region. What it doesn't show you is the trend, the 5 repairs that could have highlighted a major problem early, or that these properties have been empty for a long period of time, contributing to its current state. It's this that Qlik offers through its associative technology. The second major differentiation is how Qlik have uniquely brought powerful AI capabilities into the product. For those of you that were here last year at the Q8, we saw tools like the Insight Bot, which allows us to use conversational analytics embedded in collaboration tools. We can also use free-form data exploration inside of a dashboard, or drilling down inside a pre-configured dashboard. AI is not a separate bolt-on feature or product. Qlik's platform approach, built on top of the associative technology and cognitive learning engine, means that everyone is more empowered to find more insights, faster, and in any situation required by the business. Finally, the Qlik platform allows you to embed that analytics where it's needed the most, directly into the decision-making process and applications. By embedding analysis directly into critical business processes, you're putting the power of data into the hands of the decision-maker at the point in time where it matters the most. Looking at these in slightly more detail, we can see why these elements make the Qlik platform so powerful. Qlik Sense runs on the unique Qlik associative engine, which has powered Qlik for over 20 years. It provides an unmatched ability for users of all skill levels to freely explore data without the limitation of SQL-based tools. But how is that possible? The truth is, relational databases and SQL queries weren't designed to support modern analytics. More visualization tools rely on SQL and query-based approaches as their fundamental architecture for modeling data and supporting interactive analysis. This limits the users in the questions they can ask, the paths they can explore, and the breadth of data they can combine. It's just like my previous example, where people get stuck with tunnel vision and can only explore a narrow set of data. Organizations struggle to fully combine data sources using SQL joins, and relational databases suffer performance issues when running high numbers of queries concurrently. The result of this is what's important. People miss important insight. Qlik does things differently. At the heart of the platform is a one-of-a-kind associative engine. It's built from the ground up for interactive, free-form exploration and analysis. It indexes and understands all of the associations in your data across all of your data sources. Users of all skill levels can freely search and explore analytics and data in any direction without boundaries or blind spots. After each click, the engine flexes and creates a new selection state and instantly recalculates all analytics based on it, allowing people to spot insights in surrounding visualizations and pivot their thinking on what they're seeing. And because it understands all relationships in the data, it doesn't just return positive associations, but that layers of peripheral vision that I talked about before. The values that match, the values that don't match, and the ones that somewhat match, which is the green, white, grey colour coding that the users know and love. The result is simple. Users consistently uncover high-value, hidden insights that will be missed by query-based tools. It allows us to combine multiple disparate data sources, delivers unmatched speed and performance, and allows users to gain insight easily. It's been the foundation of Qlik products for 20 years, and with continuous innovation and investment focused on empowering people to explore using their intuition, the proof is in the experience. Qlik supports human exploration with its one-of-a-kind associative engine, a proven game-changing technology that works the way that the human mind works, giving people peripheral vision and letting them explore in a non-linear way. Qlik combined the associative technology with a powerful cognitive engine, adding AI and machine learning capabilities that enhance the ability of people to uncover insights and interact with data. Drawing from these core technologies, the Insight Advisor capabilities in Qlik Sense enhance just about everything that you do in analytics lifecycle. It generates and suggests insights, both visual and associative, automates processes around analytics creation and data preparation. It supports natural language interaction and delivers the power of advanced analytics to everyone. Because the associative engine manages global context or selection states at each step in a user's exploration and knows all the data that's associated and unrelated to that context, we can factor this into a machine analysis, making insight suggestions more relevant. We combine this context awareness with algorithmic techniques to help users see previously unseen, and this is unique to Qlik. It's not possible without access to a complete set of enterprise data, the ability to understand all the associations with it, and the right vehicle for users to explore and interact, including visual or conversational interaction. So the human and the machine have a shared context that influences their unique contribution to the analysis, making them both more insightful. And this is true augmented analytics. The user is enhanced by the system, and the system is enhanced by the user. However, analysis and analytics is a separate activity as analytics bound to fail. And that is why at Qlik they know it's essential that analytics occurs at the point of decision in 3 ways. Physically embedded analytics is crucial. Business applications increase context for the user in analysis. Qlik built an analytics platform with open and standard APIs so you can put analytics anywhere needed and have analytics remain in the context of your application. It can be taken a step further by enabling Qlik to talk directly to other engines such as R and Python, so users can benefit from sophisticated models in real time. To put this in real-world terms, a user of a CRM system can see analysis on a specific customer, including the likeliness to churn analysis being driven by R, and displayed using Qlik Sense all within the same CRM page, displaying all the other customers' information. When analytics are readily available in situ, users never need to slow down. This results in analytics becoming part of the workflow. There's no need to stop and perform more analysis because the answers are right there. Readily available analytics get used. Ultimately, the platform means that you can embed analytics where it's needed the most, directly into decision-making processes and applications, so actions are taken immediately and driven by insights. And that's the goal, to impact decisions. By embedding analytics directly into that process, you're putting the power of the data in the hands of the decision maker at the point in time when and where they need it the most. This, of course, leads to agile, more confident decision making. And Qlik Sense sets the benchmark for third-generation analytics platforms. It's built on a modern open architecture and then allows the platform to extend to a full range of users and use cases across the data and analytics lifecycle and extend via the open and standard APIs. With Qlik Sense, you get the choice of SaaS, client managed, or both without compromising scalability. You can analyze large volumes of data at a high level of concurrence without worrying about performance. As we've already discussed, users of all skill levels can surface hidden insights by leveraging the combination of associative and cognitive technologies. Qlik Sense is flexible and versatile throughout the analytics lifecycle. Simple data can be brought in by a more visual data preparation area, and when more complex data preparation is needed, a robust scripting method can be used. Regardless, Qlik Sense's ability to combine multiple data sources and never leave data behind is always at work. Creating content in Qlik Sense can be as simple as typing in a question or letting the Insight Advisor make suggestions. However, these AI capabilities are fully integrated into the creation process, so a user can seamlessly drag and drop items into the canvas and use advanced authoring capabilities to fine-tune each element. Ultimately, Qlik supports a full range of use cases and consumption modes to service all users from one platform, driving off a unified set of technology. Self-service, conversational, mobile, interactive, with embedded analytics, all part of delivering on the promise of next-generation business intelligence. And to meet the demand for third-generation BI, Qlik have continued to rapidly innovate on the Qlik Sense platform, adding significant new sets of features and capabilities. And there's a whole load we could go through, but to pick out a couple, we've got things like the Insight Bot, which we saw last year, AI-powered conversation analytics that can be accessed within Qlik Sense, as well as popular collaboration tools. There's different options for your offerings for things like SaaS and multi-cloud, allowing us to run high-performance multi-cloud architecture, supporting seamless scalability across on-premise, public, and private cloud sites. And then things like the mobile framework, allowing Qlik Sense mobile apps for iOS and Android, with fully interactive offline exploration, allowing us to take our analytics everywhere. This isn't even calling out the ability to add new charts, styling options, formatting, integration with R and Python, and a whole load more. Qlik are continually innovating and driving forward.